Hello and namaste to all the viewers watching this. Now, just to give a quick background about the thoughts behind starting this channel, Knowledge and Science series, is the fact that as a child, I was always fascinated about science discoveries and inventions. And with time, technology took over my fascination to reality. Now, with exploration to space, introduction of internet, from using a floppy disk to cloud storage, and even from using a Pentium 2 processor with no disk or DVD player to having using a dual core and silver branded processor, the journey was nothing but again a charm in itself. I simply want to take all this gyan and information I have to next step by means of sharing these conversations, interviews, and discussions by means of this channel, Knowledge and Science. So something that yes, I want to spend some good time on. Now, as you may see, this is my first episode, so please feel free to share your views, reviews, and feedback with me so that I can improve with my efforts and effectiveness of this channel. With that note, let's quickly jump on my today's episode's topic. Now, marketing automation is pushing its way into reality in every aspect of digital marketing. It has a reputation for being an extremely valuable tool to help brands generate, manage, and close new customers that enter their lead pipeline. So if you're wondering what marketing automation is, then to answer that, um, I, it's a way to take tasks that otherwise would have to be handled by hand and automate them using software and digital tools. A major concern in 2022 for B2B services will revolve around the workflow management and the use of Flow Builder, which is what I want to focus in today's video. Now, just in case you're curious about workflow management, workflow management is the practice of creating and enhancing data channels to complete tasks. Workflow management comprises of identifying duplicate procedures, designing an ideal workflow, uh, automating the process, and identifying bottlenecks on areas of improvement. You can read about it in detail on workflow automation blog, which is there available on HubSpot. I'll share the link in the description. So to accomplish these operations seamlessly, there is a need to make use of workflow management software. So our world has shifted dramatically from analog to digital. In the future, the benefits of digital selling will be enormous. COVID-19, we saw several changes, particularly in the area of telephonic development. Now, many B2B buyers now prefer digital meetings, digital conferences calls, again, negotiations over a Zoom or a Google Hangout call or a meeting. To COVID-19 and now during the aftermath, companies planning or implementing digitization strategies were able to accelerate the process, especially with the use of workflow automation software. So here on the right hand side, you can clearly see that 66% of sales leaders consider digital platforms to be more vital for contact. On the other hand, traditional sales conversations were viewed as more crucial by only 34% of the respondents. The transition is reflected in changes in customer behavior. Companies have to embrace remote work to accommodate such developments. B2B enterprises are also changing their buying habits. This conveyed both optimism and caution because no one knew how long the lockdown restrictions would last. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic was already having a severe impact on some sectors, specifically hospitality, in fact, aviation as well. Now, it should be remembered, however, that these changes were, linked to sector-wise impact. If we talk about pharmaceuticals, medical items, media, technology, were among the B2B companies that maintained or rather increased their investment. Meanwhile, businesses curtailed their spending in areas with a bleak outlook, such as transport and energy and materials, specifically in Northern America region. So exactly, when I speak of Northern America region, the shift of in B2B spending is also influenced by geography. Businesses in China and India are continuing or increasing their spending, versus companies in the United States, on the other hand, are following the suit. Now, here again, as per McKinsey's 2020 Decision Maker Pulse survey report, if you see, generalized output that came out was the overall budget of the B2B companies reduced by 4 to 25%. So there is a direct impact if you combine all the sectors. So yes, the spending is on the lower side. Thirdly, I think there will be increase in the ability to generate leads with workflow management software. Now, at one point, marketing used to be thought as a technique to learn about target markets. Nevertheless, it is now recognized as a critical corporate activity. The most crucial thing in a business is converting leads into sales. Every marketeer will understand that, and that marriage between marketing and sales is so important. So those B2B marketing teams who can build pipelines while also converting leads to sale will be the ones to watch in the future. And with the use of workflow automation software, generating leads will be much more achievable. I truly believe that customer retention is possible with workflow automation software. So the idea of being loyal to existing clients while satisfying the requirements of new ones is a rule that every B2B organization follows. Marketing retention is what it's all about. The rationale for this is that selling to existing clients is far easier than selling to a new market. After acquiring customers, most businesses overlook the importance of marketing automation. So yeah, drip campaign can be a good marketing automation tool to nurture clients and customers. Now, a drip campaign is an example of a linear automated email workflow that sends content to a segmented group of contacts on a set schedule and contains little to no marketing personalization. This type of workflow can be useful for outreach campaigns that introduce new leads to your brand at a slower pace. You can trigger this type of workflow to send an email to a contact that you have added to your lead database. Now, in my view, for both large and small organizations, workflow automation software will play a critical role in the future. While few B2B organizations have fully embraced and integrated automation, it is expected that by 2022, they will come around. Even in small scale enterprises, large scale enterprises, in any case, are implementing it. While most will think of email marketing when they think of marketing automation, you can automate marketing in nearly any channel. So I'll suggest with the help of good B2B marketing automation consulting, you can save your business time and money while growing your revenue. So thanks for watching this, and please let me know how do you think the sales and marketing departments are going to evolve in 2022. Please share your feedback with me. That would be really valuable for me to improve my content in the near future. Thank you so much.